meeting. And hello. So welcome to the 7th session of the online podcast. And before we start, I want to make sure that you can reach the chat room. Can everybody reach the chat room?
I can.
Yes.
Hello, I can.
Hi. So if someone can't reach the chat room, please tell me right now. Okay. So if someone said a new word, we'll write it down in the chat room, so you can check it out and learn it. And if you want to add something or comment on something that someone else is saying, please raise your hand, and I'm gonna ask you to say whatever you want. Okay?
Okay.
Does anyone doesn't know how to raise their hand?
It's my first time to join with you. I don't understand.
Okay, so do you know how to reach the chat room?
No.
Okay. Can somebody? Are you on laptop or on your
mobile phone?
Okay, so just tap once on the screen. You'll find more button.
Oh.
Click it.
Oh, I find it.
Okay, great.
Okay. And if you want to add something or comment on something someone else said, you can raise your hand. Do you know how to raise your hand?
Now I can.
Okay, you know how? Can you explain how to raise? How can she raise her hand?
Okay, you can click the same word button, and you'll find raise hand, the fourth option in that tab. Can you find it?
I found
Hello?
it already. Already I found it. Hello.
Okay. Okay, cool.
From the first time.
Today we have a lot of women. Welcome. So I want to begin with, as usual, like introduce yourself briefly. I'm Salma. I study economics, and I'm a member of the English club. Okay, Noha, can you start?
Yeah, sure. I am Noha. I study dentistry. I'm 20 years old, and I like playing the guitar.
Okay. Donya.
I graduated from Faculty of Commerce English Department class 2020, and I love drawing. That's all.
Okay. Isra.
Okay, I am Isra. I'm 22 years old. I just graduated from Faculty of Commerce English Department, and that's it.
Okay, Manar.
Sorry, is this Isra Ahmad or Isra Hamid?
Isra Ahmed.
Manar.
Okay, I'm Manar Boomer. I'm 19. I have finished ثانوية عامة, and I don't know what I will be in university.
Okay. We hope you find the college you want to join. Okay.
Thank you.
Peter.
My name is Peter. I'm 29. I work as an executive manager in a culture center.
Okay. Shimo.
I think she has a problem because the audio is cancelled.
You think so? I think she can.
She's my friend. She's my friend, but
Muted.
She
can unmute it.
I don't know.
Herself and. Okay. Now she's unmuted.
Hi, sorry.
Hi, Shimo.
Hi.
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 Can you please introduce yourself briefly?
I am Sharima Ashraf. I'm 21 years old. I just graduated from Faculty of Commerce, English section. I like playing violin.
Cool. So I want to ask you guys some questions. The first one is: have you ever been abroad? Have you ever traveled outside of Egypt? So Donia,
No, I hope.
we hope. So which country do you want to visit?
Paris.
Paris.
Because it's country of love.
Why do you want
I
to
love
visit?
it. I love the traveling. Because it has very beautiful sights, and I just wanna go to her there.
Isra,
That's all.
that's fine.
Yes.
Have you ever been outside of Egypt?
No.
No. So do you want to travel somewhere?
Yes. Actually, I have many options and many choices to do that. I want to travel to many countries, like France, Italy, Turkey.
Why?
That's all. Because I love traveling. I traveled inside Egypt many times. So I think it's my passion, the thing that I want to do in my life, to travel all over the world.
Okay, so Isra said passion. Does anyone knows what a passion is? What's passion? Anyone knows what passion is?
The desire or wanting to do something.
Kinda. Okay, Manor.
I think it means that you have an interest to do something.
Exactly. It's something that you love to do. Okay. Noha, can you tell us, have you ever been outside of Egypt?
No, I've never been outside of Egypt, but I was born in Saudi Arabia. But I hope one day that I can travel outside.
Okay. So, Shim,
Yeah.
have you ever been outside of Egypt? And which country? If not, which country do you want to visit?
So-
and why?
I wish to travel to America and Paris.
Why?
Just a vacation, to have fun.
So you've never considered living there permanently?
No.
Right? Okay. Manor?
What?
I said okay. That's okay. If you've never considered living there permanently. Manor?
I have never traveled abroad, but I hope that traveling all over the world is one of my big dreams.
But you don't want to settle down in a specific country?
Yeah.
Do you want to settle down in another country?
I don't know. I just want to know all a lot of cultures and languages. Make a lot of friends.
Do you learn other languages other than English?
I'm trying to learn Italy.
Italian? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Khulud, are you there?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So,
Okay.
can you please introduce yourself briefly and then say if you've ever been abroad, traveled abroad?
Okay, I'm Khulud Tariq. I'm 22 years old. I've studied English Commerce at Alexandria University. I'm a fresh graduate, maybe. I haven't traveled outside before, but I wish I would go someday and travel around Europe. I wish I could live in Germany.
Live in Germany. Do you speak German?
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you think the language would be a burden or something that?
No, not at all.
Mhm. Okay. So, Marina? Marina, are you there? Is Marina in the chat room? Or... Okay. Anyway, so everybody introduced themselves and said if they ever been outside of Eden, right? Have I missed someone? Maram.
Yes.
Please.
I didn't answer the first question actually.
Okay, please.
Okay. I'm Maram. I'm 21 years old. I study dentistry and I'm going to my 4th year now. Actually, I haven't been abroad yet, but I was born in Emirates, and I hope I can go back there one day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Peter.
Hi. I was born in Egypt, but I went to Saudi Arabia, like said, for 7 years. And 2 years ago, I was in Germany. Language was a problem. Like everybody was so nice. They tried to speak in English with me, but I felt very bad that I didn't know in Germany back then. That's it.
I wish I was in your place. I wish I was in Germany.
It was great. Everybody should visit Germany one day, just for a day. It's amazing there.
So which city did you live in?
I didn't live. It was just 2 weeks. I went to Bremen in the north. It is the smallest state in Germany. It's beautiful. Really. They're surrounded by a lot of fields and greenery. And for a weekend, I went to where did I go?
Where?
I forgot. I forgot. Just for one day, we went to.
Yes, in Frankfurt.
Okay, I forgot where I went. I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
I studied.
Amsterdam too for 2 days, but then. Go ahead. Now I finished.
I think everybody who visit Germany have to visit Berlin. Everybody visits Berlin for the first time. I find it strange that you've never been there.
I didn't go to Berlin because it's I don't like big busy cities.
Mm-hmm.
I preferred going to a small one. It's quite.
Okay. So, I want to ask you guys: have you ever considered living in another country permanently? Khulud? Khulud, are you there?
I thought about it twice. Once more. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. You thought about it, and
I wanted to go to Australia.
Why Australia?
It's a bit far from everything, and it's as if they live in another world.
Yes, exactly. So, why would someone wanna live there?
Escapism.
Okay. So, Isra,
Yes.
have you ever considered living in another country permanently?
I thought about it too, but I think I want to travel all over the world, but I want to live here always because my family is here. I can't leave them and live in another country, so I don't think I can do that.
Okay, Manar.
Yeah, I can.
Have you ever?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
So, have you ever considered living in another country permanently?
I thought about that, but I don't know. I don't want to live in another country for all of my life.
Why not?
I don't know, but I love to be. I love to be in Egypt, and I love to be here with my all of my lovers. It's good to me.
Okay. Maram? Are you Maram?
Yes, actually, I've because I like the country and their culture.
I'm not able to hear you. Is it the problem in my internet connection, or can you repeat, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I said I've always been thinking I want to go back to Emirates and settle there. And I also thought of Singapore. I want to visit it once. One day.
Why isn't Singapore?
Races there, and there are so many cultures, and it's really a nice country to live in, and it's also been through a lot. It was a developing country, and now it's one of the most strong economy in the world, and I want to see that country one day.
But I guess that Singapore isn't independent. It is. It follows the China. It follows China, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Marie, forward.
Yes.
Okay. Have I asked you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, another question. So, do you know what a culture shock is? Does anyone know what a culture shock?
I think it's the confliction between cultures.
True. It's when you travel to another country and you see different lifestyle, and then you have a culture shock. Okay.
It's like a culture conflict.
Yeah, it's because of culture conflict.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, so I guess nobody here ever experienced culture shock, right? But sometimes you can experience it even in the same country you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
So
actually, I studied something like that. That people are working in organization. May the company have different culture in this country, in this company, a role in understanding between them. Like in Egypt, when we shake our hands, when we're greeting each other, we hug each other. But in other countries, hug each other is like يعني مش محبوب. So sometimes different culture make conflict between people.
So have you experienced it?
No.
Has anyone experienced culture shock? Like, have you ever traveled to Sudan, for example? Have you ever like lived in the south area, south of Egypt? They have another culture. It's Nuba,
No.
Rashid, anything like that. They have another culture, and when you live there, you kind of have the feeling that they come from a different background, so you feel you're different from them.
I felt that when I was in Germany. Because when I was going there, everybody said that they are so cold, they won't treat you well, they're rude. But when I went there, everybody was so helpful, everybody smiled all the time. Everybody offered me to take me to places, to show me around. So I was shocked because they say Egypt is very hospitable, but we really are not. We really are.
I've also heard that they don't like to speak in English with the foreigners because they are so proud of their language. So I was also surprised when you said that they.
No, not at all. Even if they don't speak English, they apologize and they look for someone who can speak English and let them help me. It was amazing.
That's great.
Maybe because you had a stereotype about Germany that they are so rude, and when you travel there, you kind of you didn't expected that.
No, I didn't expect it at all. Very new to me.
So guys, what do you think? What a cultural shock would be if someone came from outside of Egypt to Egypt? What shock would they have? What things that we do that they think that they might think that it is weird or it's unusual?
I think they would imagine we're still riding camels, riding horses, and so on. We're not developed enough yet.
Yeah, but maybe also they will find some litter in the street and the traffic and this stuff.
Yeah.
I think that traffic is I'm not sure the word, but the letters on the street and walls, that's right.
And what else,
I said they may be shocked from that we have no traffic rules. We just travel our cars and we don't follow any rules. They may be shocked from that.
I guess that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Actually, from food also.
Do you think that our food culture is so different from other countries? Like we eat ملوخية. Is it?
Did you see عسل أسمر film?
Yeah.
It will be like that.
What do you think, شيماء?
Yeah.
What do you think it would be like?
I think the way of driving.
Yeah.
The culture.
And what else? And what else do you see?
Maybe the types of food.
Maybe. Do you know a specific type of food that is not famous outside of Egypt?
No.
Okay. Isra, what do you
Yes.
think they will be shocked of?
Maybe that we are screaming at each other all the time at the streets. We talking out loud at our mobile
Yeah.
phones. Maybe food too, but I think our food become so popular in the other countries because a lot of restaurants had become open there, so
Yeah.
they become maybe familiar with our food a little bit.
Maybe.
Yes.
And Khulud, what do you think?
I think they would think in business we wouldn't be that developed. We wouldn't understand them or cope with them that much. They might be surprised.
Maybe, yeah. They might think that also we are, that we can't get each other's opinion. We don't listen to each other.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It is.
Yeah, it is a very
There's no
very big
communication.
problem in Egypt actually.
Yeah.
We didn't accept each other our opinion.
Yeah,
if,
it is.
if
actually.
someone if someone say an opinion, he or she will see he is completely right, and the other opinions are wrong.
Wrong. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm the right person. No one.
Sorry?
I said I'm the right person. No one have the right idea unless me or except me.
Yeah. And what else
Very
you think that our country is, our culture what is bad about our culture?
I think buildings. Our buildings, we have many buildings that was untidy, doesn't have any privacy.
Yeah. And I guess buildings are becoming more, out of. They are not that beautiful as they used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
And what else? What do you think, Isra?
Maybe that we don't accept the rules, not follow that. And,
Maybe.
It's, I don't know, maybe that we don't accept the other opinion of the other people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things are bad here.
So, what do you like about our culture?
About our culture, that I don't know, maybe okay, we hate a lot of things, but we still love our country with all of these things, we still want to stay here.
Yeah.
Okay, some of people want to live outside of Egypt, but when they come here, okay, we still love Egypt.
Yeah. And Shaima, what do you like about our culture?
I like the people, the personality in the culture. So are lovely people than other country. Other country, the people is more aggressive than him.
Maybe, yeah. But what else other than people? What about our values or our qualities? What do you like about these things?
There is many things that have to change in our country, but the country. I don't know the specific thing that we want to change, but the culture have to change.
You think that we think in an old way?
Yeah.
Okay. And Manor, what do you think? What do you like about our culture?
I think that we act in our life with our natural that's making you be on your natural.
That we are spontaneous.
You don't need to act like someone that you aren't.
Yeah.
I think that's free. I can't hear you. Can you repeat?
Do you think that you are free to express your character or your true self in Egypt?
I think that not all the time, but there was many people in my life, especially that they understand what I say and how I introduce my opinions and my I can't find a word.
Okay.
I'm trying, but I can't.
You can say it in Arabic.
نظرتك عن اللي حواليك. فنظرتك هي اللي مضايقاني.
Oh.
I think we can state in opinion.
You mean the other's opinion of you?
No, I will say that many of people in my life, especially, appreciate what you do and respect my opinion and how I introduce myself and my opinions.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Thank you. Dania, here?
I'm here.
Okay, what do you like about our culture?
The spirit that we feel when we are dealing with somebody else. Our Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, and and I didn't catch what you need us to say about culture, but
I just need to express if there is something that you like about our culture.
I think Egyptian people are famous about trading between each other, like a family, or when someone needs help, they found a help immediately.
I can't understand this word. بسرعة إيه بقى؟
repeatedly. يعني بقول معناها.
No, quickly.
Rapidly?
Yeah,
does it down?
Rapidly? Do you mean?
Rap. Yeah.
rapidly. أيوة. حد قالها.
So you mean that we are
someone اسمه
Rapidly. You mean?
rapidly. هي دي.
Okay, and Maram, what do you...
I'm sorry, I wanna say something. So
Yeah.
Shaima, you said that you think we have to change our culture, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think that our culture makes us who we are, and we have to maintain it? Because if we didn't, then we are just like any other country. It's boring when you travel to other countries and you see
I don't want
the same culture.
Sorry.
Did you said that we have to change our culture, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying, don't you think that?
Yeah, I see that.
Don't you think that if we change our culture, that makes us a bit boring? Because if you travel to another country and you saw the same culture as you are, the same culture you came from, then it will be boring. Just that our culture makes us who we are, and we have to maintain it.
We just have to be better. We just have to be better. Unless if we became the same as other country, just to travel to see new places. But the culture have to change to be better. That to be Egypt be better, not to be the same like other country.
Mm-hmm. What
You mean
exactly do you mean?
improve?
Do you understand me?
Improve our culture, not to change. Right?
Yeah.
Change some stuff about our culture, but not the whole culture.
It makes us different
Of
from the other countries.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you know what's a taboo? Anyone know what is a taboo?
A taboo?
I'm sorry, but if you can hear me, I will leave and go again because I have a problem with audio.
Okay. Guys, anyone heard of the word taboo before?
Taboo. Could you write it or?
Yeah, sure. Here it is.
Taboo. No.
You know, it's. Does anyone know what is a taboo?
No.
No.
Okay.
Could you explain?
Yeah, sure. So a taboo is something that we can't talk about or we can't do because of the society. It's maybe an action or a behavior that you can't freely do it because your community or your society doesn't accept it. So what do you think the taboos that we have here in Egypt?
Like alcohol or wine or...
Yeah, maybe. And it may be something more simple, like, you know, when we have our shoes turned over and we have to make it...
flip it, yeah.
And to make it, you know, upright again.
It's beliefs. It's يعني معتقدات دي.
Maybe, yeah. It's they are beliefs that maybe make no sense. They may be not right even. So what taboos that we have here in Egypt?
That girls can't live independently.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
like,
I know it can be frustrating sometimes.
Yeah. Traveling alone also.
Sure.
and not open the scissors and close it many times.
Yeah. That's actually weird. I can't get why we can't do so.
And me, when I made it, mom, stop and shut up for me. And
Yeah. And Maram, what do you think?
I don't know actually. Can you go to someone else and come back to me?
Okay. Isra?
maybe like Dunia said, it's like girls can't live independently. We can't travel alone. But actually, I did that, so I think it's not adapted to all people.
Yeah, it may be acceptable for some people, but for the majority of the society, it's not that okay that maybe a girl travels somewhere or something.
But I think that يعني, it is not against the culture.
Like
it's
how?
يعني, اللي هو اللي أنا قلتها Caesar. It is not against the culture, but it's more beliefs. People think it is right, you know.
I can't get it.
I think is that scissor or slippers or something like that. It's more beliefs. People think it is right, and the old people think it is right. يعني زي كل وحش كده. هي قريبة أكتر من beliefs. They think it's right.
It can be a belief or it can be an action. Yeah, like traveling for girls is an action that is thought to be it's not good or we can't do so or something. So that's a taboo too.
طب يعني
I think that all taboos come from beliefs. Like we don't decide that something is a taboo just because like just from thin air. We decide something taboo because we believe in something else. So
yeah, maybe
everything comes from belief.
But sometimes this belief is not that obvious. We can't get why that taboo is there. We can't get the belief behind it.
Sometimes it's because of traditions.
Yeah,
traditions. What I need to say, it's traditions more.
Yeah.
Yes, but a taboo is something that is the society doesn't accept it in general. Maybe it's something that your family accepted, but the whole society or the majority of people don't accept it.
But the majority of society doesn't accept it. You are sure about that?
Yeah.
About
because in slippers or scissors.
Yeah, it's
something
not
like that.
To keep your your slippers upside down, or it's not accepted to keep opening and closing that scissors. It's it's not that good thing.
It is mother attitude only.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
There are degrees. There are trivial things and there are really important things that are affect our future maybe.
I think that the generation when become الأجيال بتخلي إن الحاجات دي تختفي يعني.
Actually, I met some people of our age that still believe in things that are too
really
old. Yeah, and I was.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any
some
sense.
people still believe in it, and I was surprised really.
Okay.
I think it's all about people being so judgmental and concerning their focus on other people's actions. Everyone should do whatever they want to do, whatever they believe they want to do. It's not a concern if someone lives alone, if a girl travels alone, if a girl is alone in the street.
Yeah, but there's some stuff that we can change it.
Exactly.
Taboos in our society, you can change it. You just have to accept them.
Live with it, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember something.
I can't hear you. Manor?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. Would you please say it again?
I remember something. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There's people who believe that you have a bad act if you walk under a ladder, because that will give you a bad luck.
If you walk under what?
Under a ladder. Ladder.
Under a ladder?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear of that before.
Just like
What is the meaning of ladder? I didn't catch it.
Okay, I'll write it. A ladder is, the stairs, but not the stair. You know that wooden that you put on a tree.
I got it. Oh, خلاص عرفتها. I know it.
Okay.
just like the game Snake and Ladder.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. So, guys, what do you think that globalization kills our identity or our culture?
No, globalization makes the whole world like one country. It makes us يعني more close to each other and reachable more, and makes يعني different cultures deal with each other more easily.
Okay. Do you agree with her, Maram?
Yes, I think so. I think globalization made it more easy for us to see new culture, and I think every country is proud of its culture and she wants to introduce it to new people. I think globalization helped us in doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it's a nice thing for us to accept each other. We know that there's different people from us living in this world, and we should know about them and know how to deal with them. I think that's the most benefit it came from it.
But maybe it has a bad effect, like when we see another culture, we like it more than us. So we try to be more like this culture. So we, dislike our culture and forget it. And
that's right.
I think it depends on the person itself, if he's proud of his culture or not. If he wants to change to a better version, as he think to a better version of culture. I think in that case he would be trying to cope with a different culture that makes him more cool or something.
Maybe, yeah. I guess this happens in developing countries most of the time.
Maybe.
Yeah, a lot of people nowadays trying to imitate what is happening in America or in developed countries. Such as clothes and acts, and especially the films and series that had been watched in Egypt, make us trying to imitate them.
Yeah.
That's a really bad thing.
That's a very good word you've used. Imitate. Does anyone knows what imitate means?
It's copying other people's actions or behaviors.
Yeah, exactly. So, Shaima, what do you think? Do you think globalization is dangerous, or is it's endangering our culture?
Sometimes and sometimes.
Like how?
There is culture in outside, we get it, and it's not good for us.
Not good for us. For what reasons? It may,
For our
global-
culture.
for our culture.
I
But I think
didn't
it's
listen.
more. Sorry.
Repeat.
You say that it is bad for our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so are you saying that it may
Yeah.
be a bad culture, but it's more practical to cope with other countries and the new updates and things to develop, right?
Yeah. Because that I said it's sometimes good and sometimes bad. When we take the good things, it's good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how you think we can prevent bad things?
I think if we try to raise the awareness of our young people, we try to spread the culture and enhance the loving of our culture, and we understand it more, and we stay away from the complicated conversation about the culture and the old history of our country. We try to explain it more easily and be closer to the young minds. I think that will make them love it and admire it, and we will still learn from other culture, but we will not be influenced badly of it. I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. And Khulud, what do you think about it?
I think people must be proud of their culture first, and
Yeah.
when they deal with others, they will find the differences that might make them even more proud and convinced about their culture, or they would want to enhance their some stuff about their culture, or as one of the girls have said before, imitating. It might not be a good thing most of the time if we just want to be cooler or something.
Yeah, you mean without following our values or qualities?
Exactly.
And Manar, what's your opinion about it?
I agree with Claude that everyone should be proud of his culture, but with accepting that his culture have disadvantage and advantage and disadvantage. So proud of good things and develop bad things in himself, in people who he treats them or with them. I think that can change the country, all of the country.
You think that what?
I think that can change all of the country when you change yourself and change disadvantage in what. Okay, I will repeat it.
Okay.
When you change something which bad in your culture, change it in your people you live with them, it will lead to change our country, all of this.
You know, it will make our country a better place. You mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's it.
Okay. So guys, have any one of you heard about a culture or read about a culture that felt like oh my god, I like this culture, I want this culture to be mine, this culture is is much better than our culture or something? Anyone? Maram?
One hour.
I don't know. Let me think about it.
Okay. So
actually,
yeah.
sometimes I love Indian culture, their festivals and how they celebrate.
Yeah.
يحتفل صح كده؟
Yes, right. It's right.
Celebrate with their festivals and color festivals and light festivals. I like these things. I like to do these things.
Have you tried an Indian recipe?
No, I think it's very spicy.
It is spicy. They make their food spicy all the time. Even the desserts.
The dessert?
Yeah, I had a friend, an Indian friend that came to Egypt, and she gave me some biscuits that were really spicy.
No, actually, I don't even like spicy food.
Me too, actually.
But I love dessert, but not spicy.
Yeah. Okay, so
I have a question.
Okay,
Don't
sure.
you think that culture prohibits societies from reaching their true potential? Like sometime in the past, women weren't able to work, for example. Don't you think that we have to kind of get rid of our culture and try to develop as individuals away from our backgrounds?
I think as long as you want to do something in your country, you have to believe in yourself and just do it. No matter what our culture thinks, what our country thinks, what people think, you have to do it for yourself first, then so whatever anyone thinks.
Even it's wrong, it is wrong.
If I believe it's right, I would do it. If it's wrong, I wouldn't do it from the very first place.
Yes, but your society kind of affects you.
Yeah.
Impact your opinions. Don't you think you have to get rid of your background? And
if you believe in yourself enough, in the idea itself, and you have to risk it all to do it, so you have to do it.
Isra?
I think when someone I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Isra?
Yes.
Are you there? So
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, don't you think that cultures are overrated?
I think culture which makes countries. So it's not everything in cultures overrated, but some cultures we just should to
So you think we should change some stuff about our culture, but not
Yes.
the whole,
but yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Shayma, do you think cultures are overrated?
I don't understand, sorry.
Do you think that
Can you
cultures that we value culture so much or too much that it's not that valuable, or we shouldn't value cultures that much because culture prohibits societies from evolving or from improving? You understand?
Yeah, I think we should there is something in our culture have to improve, but we should work as our society think. That you don't do things that our society prohibited.
So you think we should follow our society?
That's right.
What our society believe in, we should follow it. Did you say that?
In case this is right, because the people we didn't they didn't make you do things that he didn't believe it. He will talk about you.
You mean they judge you? If you didn't do the same thing they do, then they will judge you, right?
Like that the girl didn't have to be late in the street, or that she live independently alone.
And is that
this
a good
is
thing?
Maybe true in other culture.
And
in case it's independent to the society.
I mean, is it
there
a bad
is
thing?
Societies that
yes, please continue.
It's bad.
It's a bad thing. That our culture prohibits such things, or that it exists in other cultures. I mean, are you with girls?
Yeah, I like
independent? You like it? Okay.
No.
You don't like it?
No. Yeah.
Actually, because it is Egypt. When one girl live independently, so other people will judge her and say, look, she's live independently. They will think about. They think she's bad or doing something bad like that. So it's culture. So in some places we have to follow it, because we can't change our culture. Even we try to do something else, but we can't change our culture, because it makes the country.
So how do you think we can change only the bad things about the culture in order to make it more, to make our country more developed? How can we convince people that this thing is not true, even though it is, a tradition or something?
People, when people think something, they will not change their thoughts.
They won't change their beliefs.
مش thoughts أفكار وكده.
Thoughts, yeah, thoughts. I heard it.
Just it,
Okay. So, and Maram, how do you think can we change a bad tradition in our culture?
I think by opening up to talk about it more, and trying to not explain ourselves to other people if we're doing something, like a man who has long hair or has a ponytail, so he should man up. The society see that, because they see what's in the outside and not what in the inside. I think we need to open up to try to speak with them more, especially the old people, because they mostly will have that old-fashioned way of thinking. I think we should open up and speak with them, trying to I don't know, but to explain ourselves, but not in a way that will make
like we're doing something wrong. We're trying just to explain why we are doing that, or why the raves thinking that dependent on the appearance, on what they are seeing on the outside is wrong. I think we should speak. If we spoke about it, we will solve it. I think so.
Actually, I don't agree with you. يعني, could you remember the issue of lesbians?
I remember
on Facebook. So, yeah, when people trying to say their opinions about lesbians, there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of conflict between them, and no one could accept this situation.
Because everyone is so judgmental.
Yeah,
we have to mind our own business.
I didn't mean to like everything, but I meant the bad things that prevent us from being a better country.
Yes, I
that
was the question, that the bad believes in our countries, not something that against our religion or something. The bad qualities, bad values that maybe in our society as culture, but it's actually influenced us in a bad way.
Yeah, I understand you.
We're talking about LGBT. Do you think we shouldn't accept such exotic thoughts or thoughts that are against our beliefs?
Sorry, I didn't catch you.
Okay, so
what are you saying?
When you were talking about LGBT, the lesbian and gay problem in our society, do you think we shouldn't accept such beliefs or thoughts, or?
No, because it's against religion, so we shouldn't accept it. But I mean, because she said that when we're talking about something or trying to convince people about something, or saying something to make it better, or to make someone accept it, so it is a better way. So I give her an example for it.
So don't you think that if we accepted those people, it will let the country develop, or accept them in our society?
No.
It's just like in the past they didn't accept women labor, and now you don't accept LGBT. They are not accepted in our
society. Actually, in this they are different issues. Women labor in the past.
It's not against our religion.
Oh, it is not against our religion.
It's not against our religion, but there are different religions in our society.
Even it's against our nature of people, not just religion. So that's why we can't accept that. I think people also in our generation get some kind of conflict in their minds, that he wants to accept the person in front of him without judging him, and also he wants to follow the beliefs and the religion. He wants to follow the religion that he believes in. He feels kind of uncomfortable when he see someone with doing something wrong, or doing something he don't do any sin or something. But I think at some point you will have the peace that will make you accept the people in front of you, and just be mind of your own business and your what you are doing in your life, and what you are doing what you are doing wrong or right. It will only affect you. You shouldn't be
judgmental.
Yes, you shouldn't be judgmental or giving judgments to other people just because they have different thoughts. They have a God that they will go to him eventually, and they will get judging, and you shouldn't be the someone the someone who do that thing. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think that minding our own business will solve a lot of problems here in Egypt.
True.
Yeah. So guys, it was really an interesting conversation, and I had a great time with you.
Thank you.
And I'd like to meet you next week, inshallah.
Inshallah. It's nice to talk with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanna connect with the host of this conversation.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
How? Privately.
Okay. I don't
Okay.
know.
Dunya, you wanted to contact with Salma? Is it Dunya who is asking?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to ask her something.
Okay.
Okay. If Salma is okay with it.
I'm totally okay with it.
Okay,
love to
Dunya, you left your number in the form, right?
Yeah. But
Okay,
I need to change it because عايزة أغيره.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
actually,
it's
my
okay.
mobile phone is broken, so we can contact that. You can contact me on Facebook.
anyone of staff يعني.
You want to contact Salma or anyone from the staff?
Anyone.
Okay, do you know the page?
Yeah.
You can send on the page.
Okay. Thank you a lot.
Okay, just send us on the page and we'll reply to you directly. Don't worry.
Okay.
Very fast. Don't worry. Okay, girls, thank you so much for attending today. It was like a weird session because the session before that one, it was all boys. Like we had 2 girls, right?
Yep.
It was, and then this session is all girls. So it was interesting knowing what like how different it is. Thank you so much for attending. I just have a few things to say before we go. After every session, we like to take your feedback on the session. Like, what did you like? What you didn't like? What do you think about the instructors? What did you think of Zoom it? So I would like to ask you, how would you like to give us your feedback? We have 2 ways. I give you a form or an application to fill. You write down your answers, or we can you can have a call like with one of the staff members directly on Zoom.
Applications.
Okay, so let me go like one by one. Manar.
Form.
Okay. Maram.
Form.
A second. Dunya.
Form.
Shayma.
Form.
Khulud. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Form.
Isra.
Form.
Okay, great. The other thing, as you give us your feedback, we like to give you our feedback of how you did during the session. What you think, what would we think you should work on more? What do we think of your performance during the session? If you'd like to receive feedback, please tell me.
Yes, I want.
Is there anybody who does not want to take their feedback? Okay, so everybody will take it. Great, thank you. Last thing, this session is being recorded and we post it on YouTube. All the words we said during the session on YouTube too, in the YouTube description, so anybody can go back to it, revise it, and like learn from it again. So you can take the feedback we give you and go back to the session, listen to it again, and see what you can work on next time. Okay, we take these sessions and post them on Facebook too, on our page. You can go and check them there. You don't have to go to YouTube directly. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. We also try to post like a 5-minute and a 10-minute version of it. so you can listen to it easily. You don't have to listen to like the half total. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for attending. We hope to see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.